Okay, so yesterday Pickles and I met up with the rest of the gang in Gorham and we took a Nero day. And then I'm sorry, that was 2 days ago. Pickles and I met up with the gang and we took a Nero day, and then yesterday we took a full-on zero because the winds were 80 miles per hour on top of Washington, and it was like 20 degrees, so just way too cold, obviously. And then today is September 2nd and we are getting ready to go back on Mount Washington. So I believe it's in the 30s up there today. Wind speed is 40 miles per hour. So hopefully it'll be a bit better for us up there. But having a zero day was so great because I was able to film that Q&A video for y'all, and also we hung out and played Mafia and just had a really nice, fun time. So it was a good decision. Okay, so just got back up on top of Mount Washington and check out all this ice. It is wild. The ice is like this everywhere, and they said a lot of it has already melted for the day. So I can't imagine what it was like earlier. We definitely escaped apocalyptic conditions. Wow, so icy, so icy. The ice keeps falling off that big tower. Okay, so this is just a completely different experience than it was when we were here the other day. There's ice everywhere, but there's no wind. It's nice and sunny. I'm actually almost too warm. I'm about to take off my rain jacket. So I much prefer this for hiking in, although the other day was pretty adventurous and made for a cool picture. So this is the train coming up to Mount Washington, and a lot of people will take that up or take it down. I don't know how much a ride up costs, but I know a one-way ticket down is $50. We just stopped for a snack break. So we're getting ready to summit Madison in a minute, that big mountain over there. But we have to energize up first. I'm about to probably eat half this packet of cookies and then a bagel with cream cheese. So far, pretty much all day has just been rocky like this. So it's really slow going and not too fun on the feet. But these views. Okay, so I'm at Madison Springs Hut and I stopped in here and bought some delicious shepherd's pie before we do like another 8 miles or so. And I just thought I would let y'all know that Gorham, the town that I zeroed in, is your last chance for Walmart or McDonald's on the Appalachian Trail if you're going northbound. Okay, so that mountain over there with all the ski slopes is Wildcat, and a lot of people say it's the hardest climb in the Whites. And then that big mountain over there is Washington, and it's so nice and clear today. And then that's a mountain we climbed a second ago, don't know the name of it. And right now we're on, what are we on, Split?
Mount Madison.
Mount Madison. Okay, and so fun fact, Mount Madison is actually the last highest point until we get to Katahdin. So it's literally just following this rocky ridgeline all the way to, if you see that town over there, that's Pinkham Notch, where we're headed for the day. It's just a visitor center, but we're just following rocks the whole way there. Okay, so night hiking in the Whites. So just got to the Osgood campsite and there were no available tent spots there, so just hiking on and hoping I find something. So you can't really see it, but I am about to cross the probably hardest river crossing I've done on trail, which is ironic because it's nighttime. It's not that bad, but I feel like it's just faster than most are. Okay, so last night I hiked a couple miles. I got over that river crossing, and then I was so excited because the rest of my group was waiting for me. They were sitting in the middle of the trail at the trail junction. That way I would not miss them. And so that made me feel so good. And Pickles had already set up her tent and let me crash in it with her. And then this morning it's 7 a.m. and I just hit the trail, and we're doing Wildcat this morning, and that's gonna be a hard climb. So okay, so update on the group. Bubba, he made it into Maine yesterday, and so he's about 2 days ahead of us, and Stoop is 1 day ahead of us. Calories is probably like 5 to 10 miles ahead, and then me, Goat, Split, and Pickles are all in the same we're all at the same speed right now. Then the weather right now, Hurricane Harvey is supposed to come through this way. And so I'm getting ready to climb Wildcat, but my mom and best friend Kinsey were all just texting me because since it's gonna be bad weather in a few hours, so some hikers are gonna take the ski lift up to the top of Wildcat. That way they can hopefully clear that ridge line before the weather gets bad. And so they were kind of trying to convince me to do that. But I feel like I did not hike 1,900 miles to take a ski lift up a mountain. And so here I'm hiking Wildcat. Hopefully that proves to be a wise decision and not one that I regret. But yeah, so I'm hoping that I can get to the top of the ridge before it starts raining and make some good progress on it before Hurricane Harvey heads this way. Okay, so the girl at the front desk at the visitor center said this is the steepest mile on the AT, and also it was the longest 6 miles of her life when she hiked it. Okay, so just climbed up to this ledge. I'm about to climb up that steep little outcropping. So the fog has completely rolled in. You can't see anything over the views. It's really windy. The wind is definitely picking up, and I felt a couple drops. I had to put my rain jacket on because I was getting so cold. Super thankful for the tree cover, because if this were exposed, it'd be awful. I'd have to hunker down. But yeah, I'm 3.5 miles from the first hut, so my goal is to just get to the hut. This is the top, and that's a ski lift that I could have ridden up and then just started hiking from here. It looks like a spaceship, and you can see it's like super foggy. Wow. Oh, there's some people getting off it. I don't even know if you can see them, it's so foggy, but it's cool. It looks like something from the future. Okay, so it's super windy still, and it's definitely drizzling pretty steadily. So all the rocks and everything are pretty slick. So trying to move a little slow. You know, I don't want to slip and fall, but I'm about a mile or so from the hut. Can't wait to get there. Almost to the hut, and there's just this misty beauty. So it's a little pond, and there's the pine trees and the little beach, and it's just all foggy. I love it. It's ice cold though, so I'm ready to get to the hut. Okay, just got to the hut, and I got my free bowl of soup. And actually, you only get one free bowl of soup. It's not unlimited. Okay, I'm all bundled up, and I put my hat on, and it's so hard to leave this warm hut because I do not want to leave. I'd love to stay here tonight, but I know I can push on another 7 miles and make it to a shelter. And this is actually the last hut in the White. So, and if I do 25 miles tomorrow, I'll be in Maine. Crazy.